Hey guys, welcome back. This is going to be just a quick peek behind the curtain type video. I'm just setting up for filming of a GSX-R 750K3. It's a big engine job that I'm going to do. It's going to be a complete strip and rebuild. So these videos are going to be making an appearance in the next sort of week or so on my channel. But a couple of people are asking me just randomly what sort of camera equipment do I use, and I thought I'm just setting up. I'll just give you a peek at the sort of stuff that I use for filming my very infrequent videos. So check this out. So by the way guys, there's no motorbike content in this video. This is just a little bit of a little bit of bonus content. Some people are interested in this sort of stuff, so if you want to watch it, watch. If you don't want to watch it and you think it should be motorbike related, then don't thumb it down, just don't bother watching. So nothing hugely interested in this one. Batteries, battery bank, loads of AA batteries because my radio mics that I use bloody eat batteries. What else you got in there? Oh, and batteries for my monitor, which you'll see in a second. And then the main event. So I used to be, what's in here? Cables in there, USB-C, micro USB. There's a couple of HDMI cables of different lengths for my monitor, depending on how I mount the monitor to the camera. Yeah, I used to be a Sony man. Used to have a 6500 with a couple of nice lenses, and then I was going to update to the a 6600 when it came out, and I went into the camera shop to do the deal on the A6600, and I'd always hankered after a Fujifilm camera. And anyway, long story short, don't want to hear me waffle about cameras, but I came out of the shop with an X-T3 instead of a Sony, so I sold all my lenses, and yeah, long story short, so it's a Fujifilm X-T3. It's got the genuine Fuji extra grip with 2 more batteries in, so there's 3 batteries in it in total, so it lasts, all day pretty much. It's got a small rig cage on it. It's got a kit Fuji lens on it, which is actually a really nice lens. It's 18 to 55. It's f2.8 when it's wide open, and then at 55mm it's an f4, I think, something like that. I'm almost always don't zoom with it. Occasionally I do. So I've sort of slimmed my stuff down. I used to have 3 or 4 lenses for my Sony cameras, and I've ended up this lens seems to tick all the boxes. The only thing I think I probably would add to my collection would be a nice macro lens. Yeah, so that's the camera. So that's me X-T3, and then I use which has also got a small rig cage on it. Got a monitor here which mounts to the cage that the camera's on, and then for my mics I use Ceramic mics. So that's the Master. The reason I went with these is they were reasonably priced, and you get, I don't want to get into the details, but there's 2 basically, and you can have one on the right channel, one on the left, and then mix it however you want in post. It's quite good when Ben and I are doing something. Ben can have a radio mic on and I can have a radio mic on, and we can turn him down so it sounds like he's sort of in the background, but we've got good audio for him. So radio mics, they're good, but they eat batteries. And then I've got 3 of these bad boys. So yeah, there's one here, there's another one there, and there's another one in another pocket there. I think somebody commented once on one of the, asking me what these lights were. So these are the video lights that I use. USB-C charge in, they've got a battery built in. They're absolutely epic. Loads of different settings. Those are like special effects. I think that's what they call lightning. That is, where are we? Yeah, so that's white, and you can adjust the color temperature. And then there's different, yeah, you get the idea. You can, loads of different stuff you can do with them, different colors. I generally just use them as a, what we got there, that's, I think that's lightning. That's one of them, simulates what it would be like to sit by a fire. It's not a light review, but I've got 3 of these, so I use 3 of those. And what else we've got in here? Another one of those lights, same thing, got 3 of those. A mic for the top of the camera. This is a video mic. What is it? It's a Rode video, what do they call it? Video micro, I think they call it. That's quite good just on camera if I'm doing a little bit to camera quickly and don't want to faff around with a video mic. Some different mounts. That's what I use. That's the small rig one, I think. I used that to mount my monitor to the small rig frame on the monitor to the frame on the camera body. Use that all the time. Got a handle there, duster, it's all pretty boring stuff really. Couple of different handles for the camera. I'll show you this. Kind of just depends what I'm shooting. This stuff really only gets used when, and it hasn't been used in the last 12 months because Ben hasn't been out with me, but when Ben's out in the van, this stuff kind of, depending on the shot, it gets used. There's another little video like there which I don't use anymore. That's pretty much it for the camera bag. But then my favouriteest thing I've ever bought, camera related, let me move this out of the way and I'll show you. So this thing, this was a massive bloody indulgence buying this, but it's one of those things, every time you use it, the novelty never wears off, and it gives me joy. Just the bloody quality of it is just, it's jaw-droppingly gorgeous. So, you can see what it is, it's a tripod, and you're thinking, Jim, why the fuck are you getting excited about a tripod? But it's just, I don't know, it's hard to explain how beautifully made this thing is. It's all billet aluminium. It's just, everything's just, so it's got, you can use it as like a monopod, if you see what I mean. It's got a fluid head on it. Go and look them up online. I'm not going to give you a bloody tripod review on a motorbike channel, but it's just like, listen to this, listen. Oh, it's just so nice. And then varying heights. Hang on, I need to put all 3 legs down, but you get the idea. Variable heights, so it's in 3 sections. You twist these to undo it, and then it just show your party trick, which is cool. People are not going to be as excited about your tripod as you are, Jim. So when the feet are down, so you can slacken this little jobby off here, and then you can do tilty, and you can lock it out with this. Do you see what I mean? So you can do stuff like that. It's just so nicely made. And then if you didn't have a fluid head, you can loosen that, and then this turns, and it's all damped beautifully. Right, stop talking about tripods, Jim. But anyway, this is my favourite camera gadget. Right, so thanks for watching this short little thing of a video. I'm just setting up for this GSX-R 750, so keep an eye out on the channel. There'll be some new content pretty soon. And once again, thank you to my patrons. There's some new ones appeared, which is great. We've got a Discord server going now, so we've got a bit of banter chat going on, which is quite fun, getting to interact with you all kind of on a personal level. If you want to join the Patreon, that'd be amazing. You can then have access to the Discord. It would make sense if you go to the Patreon page, which link is in the description of this video. You can join in the conversation then. I don't, when I put a video out, I'll pay attention to the comments for the first couple of days, and then to be honest, I just haven't got the bandwidth to deal with it. So I thought we'll start the Patreon, and then I'm paying attention to my Discord chat is what I'm saying. So if you want to communicate with me, join the Patreon for $1 a month or whatever it is, and then yeah, you can get involved with the conversation. There's only sort of 15 or 20 of us in there, obviously all into bikes. Anyway, it's not a bloody advert for my Patreon. Keep an eye out for the 750 videos that are coming, and thanks as always, guys, for watching. Cheers, bye. So one last little looky-loo. So I've got a couple of these lights too. They're just nothing fancy. They were like £100 video lights. They take these batteries, or they run on mains, and you can just adjust the colour temperature and the brightness. So I use this normally, one of these, and then one of the other little coloured video lights that you see for lighting shots, and then that's me set up. and this little ball jointy thing, I can angle this monitor whichever way I like, and I can spin it round. So if I'm in front of the camera, I can see what the camera sees. And then I've got a couple of these nice Calumet light stands as well. They come in handy. Video mics. Yeah, that's the setup. All fits in one bag. The only thing I do miss is having with me Sony, I had a really nice Sigma lens. What was it? 16, like an f1.4 16mm. Lovely little lens. And you could obviously, being a 1.4, you could get real shallow depth of field, get sort of slightly more arty shots. So yeah, I do need to invest in another lens, probably a macro of some sort, so I can get some close-up shots of stuff. Anyway, waffling. Thanks guys, see you soon.